Nigri, Niwewe, Mawanzo. Goal is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, calls son, S-U-N. In the name of the true begotten Son, Matthew 1:23, Emmanuel, Imanuel, whose name means go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigeria, which means land of the gold, Tower of Babel, Ki Swahili Kunta Kinte. Peace from above, Amani Kutoka. You, peace from above. How y'all doing? How's it going? The Book of Life, Kiribu Cha Uzima. The Book of Life, Kiribu Cha Uzima. The Book of Life, Kiribu Cha Uzima. We're reading from the Revelation, Yah, Emmanuel. I say again, the Revelation, Yah, Emmanuel, chapter 3. And to the angel of the tabernacle in Sardis, write, these things says he who has the 7 spirits of gold and the 7 stars. I know your works, that you have a name, that you are alive, but you are dead. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain, that are ready to die, for I have not found your works perfect before God. Remember therefore how you have received and heard, hold fast and repent. Therefore, if you will not watch, I will come upon you as a thief, and you will not know what hour I will come upon you. You have a few names even in Sardis, who have not defiled their garments, and they shall walk with me, for they are worthy. He who overcomes shall be clothed in fine garments, and I will not blot out his name from the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angel. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the tabernacle. And to the angel of the tabernacle in Philadelphia, write, these things says he who is holy, he who is true, he who has the key of David, he who opens and no one shuts, and shuts and no one opens. I know your works. See, I have set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. For you have a little strength, have kept my word, and have not denied my name. Indeed, I will make those of the synagogue of Satan, who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. Indeed, I will make them come and worship before your feet, and to know that I have loved you. Because you have kept my command to perseverance, I also will keep you from the hour of trial, which shall come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth. Behold, I am coming, and quickly. Hold fast what you have, that no one may take your crown. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. I will write on him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, the new Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven from my God, and I will write on him my new name. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the tabernacle. And to the angel of the tabernacle of the Laodiceans, write, these things says the the same. What? These things says Asiya, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of gold. Oh, no, it can't possibly be that. And to the right, these things says the gold, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of gold. Oh, Satan. Satan. What? No. And the angel of the tabernacle of the lotus eater, these things says the spirit. Oh, these things says the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of gold. Oh, that's what it is. I know your works, that you are neither cold nor hot. I could wish you were cold or hot. So then, because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will vomit you out of my mouth. Because you say, I am rich, have become wealthy, and have need of nothing, and do not know that you are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked, I counsel you to buy from me gold refined in the fire, that you may be rich, and fine garments, that you may be clothed, that the shame of your nakedness may not be revealed, and anoint your eyes with eye salve, and you may see. As many as I love, I rebuke and chastise. Therefore, be zealous and repent. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice, and opens the door, I will come in to him and dine with him, and he with me. To him who overcomes, I will grant to sit with me on my throne, as I also overcame and sat down with my Father on his throne. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the tabernacles. Chapter 4. After these things I looked, and behold, a door standing open in heaven. And the first voice which I heard was like a trumpet speaking with me, saying, Come up here, and I will show you things which must take place after this. Immediately I was in the Spirit, and behold, a throne set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. And he who sat there was like a jasper and a sardius stone in appearance. And there was a rainbow around the throne, in appearance like an emerald. Around the throne were 24 thrones, and on the thrones I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in fine robes, and they had crowns, goldly crowns on their heads, afros, and from the throne proceeded lightnings, thunderings, and voices. 7 lamps of fire were burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of gold. Before the throne there was a sea of glass like crystal, and in the midst of the throne and around the throne were 4 living creatures full of eyes in front and in back. The first living creature was like a lion, the second living creature like a calf, the third living creature had a face like a man, and the fourth living creature was like a flying eagle. The 4 living creatures, each having 6 wings, were full of eyes around and within, and they do not rest day or night, saying, Holy, holy, God Almighty, who was and is to come. Whenever the living creatures give glory and honor and thanks to him who sits on the throne, who lives forever and ever. The 24 elders fall down before him who sits on the throne and worship him who lives forever and ever, saying, You are worthy, O gold, to receive your glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and by your will they exist and were created. Interesting. Very much so. The revelation. Yeah, Emmanuel. Um, One more time. Chapter 3, verse 9. Indeed, I will make those of the synagogue of Satan who say they are Jews and are not. I keep telling y'all, one more time. Do you see what's happening over there in the so-called Israel? One more time. See, who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. One more time. I keep telling y'all. Y'all think that people gonna keep disrespecting the people who got the feet of polished gold and the people who got the head of wolf and lamb, and he just gonna, like, right on, okay, it's cool. I don't care. I'm gonna let y'all. No, fulfillment of purpose. One more time. Fulfillment of his prophecy, his plan. He said we're gonna be in a new land for a few hundred years. But see, what most of y'all don't understand is this is our land. This is my world. It ain't my world because I say so. It's my world because Miles Davis, Birth of the Cool. I can go anywhere in the whole wide world and say I am cool. And what everybody else gonna say? Me too. One more time. Why they be talking about, oh, Western? No, ain't no Western. Ain't no Western. There is no Western. It ain't about being Western. It ain't got nothing to do with Western. It's got everything to do with them not having anything except to imitate what I do. And then proclaim they better than me. Oh, wait a minute. How is this happening? What in the world is happening that all of a sudden, you understand me, that I don't count. Relatively simple. Relatively simple. I'm the only black man on the face of this earth who can look at Jesus and say Jesus. I can easily say it. Because I can look at Matthew 1:23 and say, Emmanuel, I am Emmanuel, whose name means God with us, who has the feet of polished gold, who has the head of wolf, who whites and offspring dares not to speak up on. One more time. One more time. The only name in the book that gives meaning and definition, and the first meaning and definition is gold, but don't nobody want to talk about him. Down. In the name of what? Jesus. Hey, Jesus. Okay. Do your thing. I'm gonna do mine. I don't have a choice in the matter. Because every time, I be seeking to, change my direction or whatever, I ain't got no choice but to keep doing what I'm doing. See? To enable those who got the feet of polished gold, who has the head of wolf of lamb, to see themselves and stop seeing everything they're telling you who you ain't. I can't make nobody be who they don't want to be. One more time. If you want to be part of their world, then be part of their world. Who telling you that to? Not me. Certainly not me. My job, one more time, as I keep telling people, I'm going to do my job. My job says, for me, to elaborate, speak upon, and teach knowledge. One more thing. One more time. Capital K, capital N, capital O, capital W, baby L, baby E, baby D, baby G, baby E. Knowledge. But I can't make you want to not see what you supposed to see. I was just talking to a young man earlier, and he was, well, I wasn't talking to him. We was on the internet together, and he was telling me when I'm trying to tell him about the past, he telling me about what I got to do with my portfolio and how this gonna help my portfolio. And okay, cool. What am I supposed to tell this young man? Like he said, his concern is his portfolio. He don't care about the past. The past got nothing to do with his future. Exactly. So what am I supposed to do when this is how somebody who has to feed the party's girl, this is how somebody who has to hear the word of the Lamb refuse to see what there is to see, because according to them, they don't want to hear it. It's disrespectful for them to even contemplate, because it's not about filling up their pocket. One more time. But he's the same one. He will believe. He will speak upon Jesus. He will speak upon the Bible. See, all I know is the book of life. Kitabu cha uzima. The book of life. Kitabu cha uzima. One more time. I'm not here because I choose to be. I'm here because he said this. He said this. 18 years old, I'll never forget a black man telling me, it's you against the world. 18. I'm 18 years old. Wow. Never forget that. In the 70s, 58, 68, 78, yeah. 1976. Yeah, I was told that it was me against the world. And Frederick Douglass told me one and gold make a majority. Then gold said, one in God is power. That's what he gave me. I'm not trying to make anybody to think like me. All I want you to do is stop brain whitewash. Stop brain whitewash. Stop brain whitewash. That's it. That's it. It ain't about feelings. One more time. Stop that feeling stuff. He's made it plain. Blessed is the man who's in control of his feelings, his emotions. He didn't say be cold. He didn't say be heartless. He said in control. One more time. Not cold, not heartless. See? Oh, you got to be cold, you got to be hard. No, he never said be cold. He never said be heartless. Control as much as possible. One more time. One more time. It's not about being heartless. It's about being in control of your emotions and not letting somebody tell you that what you see ain't what you see. Somebody, you can tell me that the first letter in Jesus is J, but you can't say what you see. You can tell me. When I ask you, what's the first letter in Jesus? You can tell me J, but you can't say Jesus. You can tell me the first letter in Jesus is J, but you can't say Jesus. One word, Jesus, been split into two. And neither one of those two got feet of polished gold. Neither one of those two got the head of water of the Lamb. It's up to you. If you want to keep on believing and those who tell you who you ain't as they imitate what you do. See, one more time. I'm not with all that wish. Them wish people, because that's what they is to me. They wish they had the feet of polished gold. They wish they had the head of water of the Lamb. They wish they could speak upon Emmanuel, whose name means God with us. They wish. I can. I am. One more time. I'm so tired of black men. Oh, the white man is the white man. Man, please. All you got to do is say Emmanuel. When you tell them, my big brothers, Matthew 1:23, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means God with us, the white man going to do what he used to do. One more time. He ain't got no choice. Idi Amin, in order to go to Idi Amin, when Idi Amin was in power, white people in order to be in his presence, had to bow down to this man. You had to get on a knee to speak to him. If you wasn't getting on your knee, he ain't talk to you. You're white. Excuse me. See? That's why don't nobody know about it. Yeah. They ain't gonna proclaim that. They ain't getting ready to say that they know about the feet of Potter's gold. They know about the head of wolf lamb, but they know. You know. You the one who refused to say what you see. Let them have their Jesus. Don't be talking about Jesus this and Jesus that. Jesus is just what you see. No feet of Potter's gold, no head of wolf lamb. Their gold. To the left is their gold. Let them have it. You can have your gold. I don't need it. Don't need it. Don't want me. Have no use for it. One more time. One more time. Stop bringing whitewash. Stop bringing whitewash. The Revelation, Yah, Emmanuel. In Kidibu Cha Uzima. The Book of Life. Revelation, Yah, Emmanuel. One more time. I knowledge what he said. Philadelphia, ISE, Kiswahili, Kutikite, Nigritia, land of the gold. I don't need nobody who does not have a feet of polished God, who does not have a head of wolf lamb to tell me about their goal. That's your goal. You can have it. That's your goal. You can have it. My goal is goal of gold. Nigri, ya nigri. One more time. Feet of polished gold, head of wolf lamb. What do you match? Do you match his description? Or are you an African American? An African American. I am black. Nobody defines me except for he who created me, and he allowed me to define me. One more time. Keep on believing in the Bible instead of the Book of Life, instead of Kidibu Cha Uzima. Because when you read Kidibu Cha Uzima, the Book of Life, guess what? That's when you learn truth. Didn't I just get through saying that? Chapter 3, verse 5, the Book of Life. One more time. One more time. It's got 6 more times to call itself that. 7 times. No, it called itself that 7 times in Revelation. It's got 6 more times in Revelation. Yeah, Emmanuel. The revelations of Emmanuel. One more time. One more time. I am teach knowledge. You ain't got to believe in me. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about what he told me and showed me how to do this. One more time. That's it, and that's all. Nini, ni wewe, Mawanzo. Woe is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, land of the goals. Emmanuel, Matthew 1:23, go with us. Peace from above. Amani kutoka. Peace from above.